Welcome to live coverage of Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. It's Republic and Ozark about to go at it on a windy day here at Republic High School. It'll be Cannon Ellison on the mound for the Tigers, and we'll give you the rest of the starting lineups when we come back after this quick timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Welcome back. We're just about ready to go here. Cannon Ellison finished with his warm-up pitches. Landon Perkins, the catcher, out to talk to him, and let's give you the rest of the defense for the Tigers. At third base, it's Preston McCracken. Shortstop is Ryder Davis. Second baseman, Cooper Pilkington, and first baseman, Carter Murray. Ryder Smith is in left today with Ellison in there as pitcher. Mason Fleetwood in center. Jackson Overstreet in right. Here comes the first pitch, and it is high to Keaton Hurst, the left fielder.
Temperature under cloudy skies, 66 degrees.
There's a swing and a pop-up. The wind is going to but all the way over near the second baseman. But Carter Murray chased it down over there and made the catch. One gone.
Carter Murray for out number one.
Every pop-up is going to be an adventure today. You can hear the wind in the microphones, and I don't know if it's as strong as it was one games here. It feels stronger up here where I am because it's not being blocked by the building. It's coming right in behind me and blowing maybe not straight out, more out to left field. Marcus Haven is the next batter. He's the right fielder for Ozark, and he takes one inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Marcus Haven. So Hurst is in left, Haven in right. Gannon Miller bats third, and he's the catcher for Ozark. Quentin Combs, the first baseman, will bat cleanup. Drew Hayward, the second baseman. There's a foul out of play. Even the wind is not going to blow that one back in play. Drew Hayward is at second base. Peyton Bollinger is the center fielder. Luke Bear bats seventh and is at third. Jared Dalton, the designated hitter, bats eighth. And Brody Julian, the shortstop, bats ninth for Ozark. That one outside. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Marcus Haven. I'm spending half my time watching the game and half my time holding my equipment down. That one's in the air, and that one's got to be gone. I mean, it's over. It hit the scoreboard, and that is a home run. And you just saw the wind and the effect it had. He hit it hard, but as soon as he hit it, I knew it was probably going to get over the fence. Would have been a fly ball out on most days, no matter how hard he hit it, but it ends up being a home run. I was about to say I'm spending half my time watching the game and half my time trying to hold down the equipment and keep it from blowing off the table.
Now batting catcher number 8.
So the home run by Haven puts Ozark on top 1-0, and it brings in Gannon Miller, the catcher for Ozark. And he lines it back up the middle. Past Ryder Davis into center field. 2 straight hits for Ozark as Miller reaches first base. Ozark is 6-2. Republic 7-2. So these are 2 teams that are off to a good start. And there's a courtesy runner over there at first base for Gannon Miller.
Ozark batter cleanup hitter, first baseman, number 15.
Quentin Combs, the first baseman, comes to the plate for Ozark. And that one gets away from Perkins. It was in the dirt, a wild pitch. And the courtesy runner down to second base.
Miller into second.
Never did get a name on the courtesy runner or a number. One ball, no strikes to Quentin Combs. Ellison checks the runner, delivers, and that one is a strike. One ball, one strike to Combs. Drew Hayward, the Ozark second baseman, is on deck. And I think he took a little something off that one. Combs was out in front. It's 1-2. One out here in the first. Ozark on top, 1-0 on the home run by Marcus Haven. Curveball grounded to McCracken. Backhand, looks at the runner, throws behind him. They've got him in a rundown. Back to McCracken. Fakes the throw, now throws it, and the tag is made by Davis. And the Tigers run that to perfection defensively. McCracken looked at the runner, realized he was too far off the base.
McCracken to Davis.
So it's McCracken to Pilkington, back to McCracken, then to Davis. So what's that? 5-4, 5-6 is the out.
5-6 in the put out.
And Combs reaches on a fielder's choice, and he's there at first base. Swing and a miss by Drew Hayward, the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 11, Drew Hayward.
You can see the wind blowing the jerseys of Ellison and Cooper Pilkington, the second baseman, there in the foreground. And a curveball drops in. Good pitch by Ellison. He's out in front. 0-2. Curveball, he missed that one. Did he tip it? No, he did not. He struck out. And Landon Perkins applies the tag. First strikeout by Cannon Ellison. But Ozark breaks on top. One run on two base hits. The home run by Marcus Haven puts Ozark on top. We go to the bottom of the first. Ozark ahead 1-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sport. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic.
Whataburger's been grilling and chopping and mixing and stacking hot, fresh, delicious food for 75 years now, and it's just as good as the day we opened. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Davis.
Ready to go in the bottom of the first. It'll be Ryder Davis, Cannon Ellison, Jackson Overstreet. Due up for Republic, trailing 1-0. And the first pitch to Davis is a fastball from Cooper Pumphrey. It's Pumphrey, P-U-M-P-H-R-E-Y. And he throws a ball, 1-1. Pumphrey, number 14, big right-hander. And that fastball is high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ryder Davis. Fastball at the knees, 2-2. And a fastball sliced down the line, foul just outside the bag at first. So the count remains 2-2 to Ryder Davis. Outside, good patience by Davis to lay off that pitch. That wasn't out by far, but it was a ball, and it's 3-2. Cannon Ellison waits on deck. And the 3-2 pitch from Pumphrey. Inside, ball 4. Davis works a walk, and he'll trot down to first base to start the inning. Tigers have been very good in the first inning. Before the weekend, the 2 games on Saturday, they were actually averaging more than 3 runs a game in the first.
Tiger batter, pitcher number 18, Cannon Ellison.
And the walk to Davis gives them an opportunity to break on top here. Ellison, the left-handed hitter, swings and misses, strike 1. Davis with a .579 on-base percentage is on base again, so it's gone up. And there's a swing and a ball sliced foul out of play over on the third base side. And Ellison in the hole 0-2. Jackson Overstreet waits on deck. And out in front, an off-speed pitch, he swings and misses. You could tell as he started to swing, he knew he shouldn't be doing it, but he did it anyway, and that's the first strikeout by Pumphrey. First out of the inning, and Overstreet will bat. Well, Overstreet could deposit one over the fence with this wind blowing the way it is.
Jackson Overstreet.
And he takes it outside, ball 1. Overstreet hitting .414. He's got a slugging percentage of .517. And he takes it outside, 2-0. That one missed outside, ball 3. Pumphrey thought he'd caught the corner. He hadn't. I mean, no wonder the Tigers are 7-2. You look at the on-base percentages of the guys in their lineup. Ryder Davis, the leadoff hitter, at .579. Jackson Overstreet, the number 3 hitter, is at .526, and he takes the ball. So that goes up. Second walk by Pumphrey. Isaac White, the cleanup hitter, has an on-base percentage of .500. Cooper Pilkington, batting lower down in the order, has an on-base percentage of .429. And the Tigers have 2 on and 1 out for the aforementioned Isaac White. White, the designated hitter. He's got 10 hits, and 7 of them are for extra bases. 5 doubles, 2 triples. Does not have a home run yet. And he would like to remedy that here. And he swings and misses at a fastball, and he was thinking it. 0-1 to Isaac White. Dave is at second, Overstreet at first. Cooper Pumphrey looks in, gets the sign. You can see the wind blowing that center field camera. And that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one at the belt. And Pumphrey gets ahead in the count 1-2. 1 out, bottom of the first, and Ozark on top after a home run in the top of the first inning. And a swing and a miss by White. He strikes out. Second strikeout by Pumphrey.
White down on strikes for the second out.
And it's up to Preston McCracken. McCracken's hitting .419.
Preston McCracken.
And he calls a timeout. McCracken, with 12 RBIs, is tied for the team lead with Pilkington through just 9 games, and he's got a chance to get another one here. He swings and fouls that one off. 0-1. And he laid off a breaking pitch, and it was called a strike. 0-2. So Pumphrey trying to work out of a jam here in the bottom of the first, with runners on first and second. McCracken trying to deliver a 2-out hit. And he swings and misses. Everybody can run, but they've got plenty of time to throw down. And McCracken strikes out, and Pumphrey strikes out the side. So the Tigers leave 2 on base after a couple of walks. And we go to the second inning. Ozark on top 1-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
The top of the second.
Ready to start the top of the second. Peyton Bullinger will be the leadoff hitter for Ozark. It's Bullinger, Luke Bear, and Jared Dalton due up in this inning. And there's a sky-high pop-up into shallow right field. Jackson Overstreet in, drifts over to his right, makes the catch, one gone.
Off line right center, Jackson Overstreet there. Make the catch for out number one.
So one pitch, one out to Peyton Bullinger. And Cannon Ellison has retired 3 straight. Brings in Luke Bear, the third baseman for Ozark.
One out for third baseman number 5, Luke Bear.
Home run by Marcus Haven in the top of the first is the difference in this one. And just missed with a breaking pitch, 1-0. There's a hard hit ball to left field, and that one might get out too, and it did. So 2 home runs in the game for Ozark. Luke Bear slugs one over the fence. And that makes it 2-0. Left it up, and Bear knocked it out. So Ozark on top 2-0 now. And it brings in Jared Dalton. Dalton, the designated hitter for Ozark.
Yeah, batting designated hitter number 32, Jared Dalton.
First pitch outside to Dalton. Two and 0. Ellison had an ERA of 0.70 coming into this. That one's outside, ball 3, but Ozark with 2 home runs has put a dent in that stat. 3-0 count, and he misses inside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Jared Dalton. We'll bring in Brody Julian, the number 9 hitter in the order. That's the first walk issued by Ellison.
Now batting.
And let's see if Julian is swinging or if they try to move the runner over into scoring position as they come around to the top of the order. He's swinging, and it's a fastball away. High ball 2. And ball 3, so Ellison has hit a little wild streak here. Ellison had only walked 4 batters in 10 innings pitched. Coming into this, there's ball 4. So he walks back-to-back batters here.
Walk to Julian.
And that's been one of the strengths of Ellison up to this point in the season, is he's thrown strikes, but that has abandoned him here with 2 straight walks after the home run. And Josh Neufeld, the pitching coach, will come out to talk to him. While they talk things over, I'll take a quick break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Conference breaks up. Everybody back to their positions here, and Keaton Hurst will be the batter. He's the leadoff hitter. He popped up to the first baseman Murray his first time. He bats with 1 out. And he takes the ball on a curveball. 1-0. Just missed inside with a fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. So Hurst can look for something to drive here. And that's ball 3 outside. And I would guess that Keaton Hurst will be taking here. And that catches the corner. 3-1. Even a guy who's got pretty good control like Ellison, with the wind blowing the way it is, you just never know. You get that knee up and you get ready to throw and a gust comes in and you could lose your balance. And that time he lost control of the ball entirely and threw it behind Hurst.
Walk to Keaton Hurst.
So Hurst walks.
Dalton at third.
And everybody else moves up a base. Bases loaded with 1 out for Marcus Haven.
Hurst at first.
Ozark 6-2, so this is no slouch of a team. And Haven hit a home run his first time. If he does it again here, it's going to be trouble for the Tigers. Republic already down 2-0, and the base is loaded. Ellison will work out of the windup here. And it's a ball. With the wind blowing the way it is, that runner at third could almost take off and steal home. The catcher, Landon Perkins, probably wouldn't be able to hear anybody yelling that the guy was coming. And there's a curveball. It misses. Ball 2. 2-0. You can see the runner at third, Jared Dalton. And there's a pop-up on the infield, and that's just what the doctor ordered for Cannon Ellison. Ryder Davis is going to catch it, and everybody else has to stay put. And that was big.
By Ryder Davis for out number 2.
So now the bases are loaded with 2 out for Gannon Miller. And Miller singled his first time. And the Tigers have a chance to get out of this with no more runs scoring. Perkins gets down and blocks that pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Inside, ball 2. Didn't miss by much. But it's 2-0 to Miller. That one's a strike, 2-1. Ellison hasn't had to work out of a lot of trouble. He's been good in every appearance, hasn't even allowed a lot of base runners. So this is a test for him to work through this bases loaded jam. 2-1 pitch on the way. And a check swing, kind of a excuse me swing. He didn't want to finish it, but did, and it's 2-2. And now Ellison is a strike away from getting out of this. Outside, tried to get him to chase one, and it's 3-2. Now the runners will go with 2 outs, and the base is loaded. There they go. And a line drive down the line, fair, inside of the third baseline, and it's going to score a couple, and it's going to score 3. Clears the bases. An RBI double by Ginn and Miller.
Those with 2 outs.
And the 3-out double, or the 2-out 3-run double,
Dalton scoring from third, Julian from
makes
second.
it 5-0 Ozark. So Ellison was a pitch away from getting out of that trouble, and Miller ripped it down the line and makes it 5-0 Ozark. And now Quentin Combs takes it high. Just missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Combs. Combs hit into a fielder's choice his last time. The runner on second got hung up between second and third and was tagged out in a rundown. And an off-speed pitch, and that time swing and a miss by Combs, 2-1. 2-2. So again, Ellison is a pitch away from getting out of trouble here. Off speed, and he got a piece of it to stay alive. Good job by Combs to just kind of stick the bat out there and contact the ball and give himself another chance. Two-two pitch from Ellison is lined into center field. Fleetwood on his horse, and he makes a running grab and then tumbles over after making the catch. Mason Fleetwood with a great jump. Ball was blowing away from him, and he got there and made the play, and that ends the inning. But Ozark strikes for 4 more, and after an inning and a half, they're on top 5-0. Tigers will try to climb their way back into it after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
3 walks and 1 man left on base.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare expert. Like a great point guard, I'll assist you in making the right Medicare moves. With 16 years of experience running the insurance game, I'm here to help you score the coverage you need. Get your free consultation today. You can find me across the street from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937. Go Tigers.
Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Cooper Pilkington, Landon Perkins, Ryder Smith due up for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. Republic down 5-0. And Cooper Pumphrey back there on the mound for his second inning of work. Hard fastball is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Pilkington. And he takes a fastball for a strike, 1-2. Leans back from a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pilkington had a 4-hit day on Saturday in one of the Tigers' 2 wins down at Carthage, and he's hitting .321. His on-base percentage is .429. And he swings and misses at a fastball. Pumphrey threw it by him. And Pumphrey has struck out 3 in a row and 4 in the game. In fact, every out that has been recorded has been by strikeout. And Landon Perkins comes in next. Perkins, the number 7 hitter in the order.
For catcher number 4, Landon Perkins.
Fastball high, 1-0. And ball 2. And he hits it deep into the gap. I think it's going to be playable, and it is, but barely, as the left fielder had to go back further than he expected, and he reaches up and makes the play. That's Keaton Hurst with a nice grab out there and left, and that's the second out of the inning. Perkins hit it well, but even the wind couldn't carry it beyond the reach of Hurst, and that's out number 2, and Ryder Smith will bat.
Peyton Bollinger for out number 2.
Ball 2 to Ryder Smith. And ball 3. Smith has 6 plate appearances and 2 base hits, 2 RBIs, and a couple of walks. And he takes ball 4. So Ryder Smith walks. Third walk of the game by Cooper Pumphrey, and Carter Murray will bat.
Tiger batter first baseman number 22, Carter Murray.
Breaking pitch, bounces up there. Ball 1. Takes the strike, 1-1. Back to the top of the order after Murray. It'll be Ryder Davis if Murray can keep the inning alive. Tigers trailing 5-0. 2 home runs and a bases loaded double have put Ozark on top. And the next pitch from Pumphrey is a strike, 1-2 to Carter Murray. And he swings and misses. He was jammed and tried to fight it off, and he strikes out. The 5th strikeout by Pumphrey, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was a walk, and the Tigers leave another runner on base. They've left 3. We go to the 3rd, and Ozark with a 5-0 lead. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company. For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students.
Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Ready to go in the top of the third. It'll be Drew Hayward, Peyton Bullinger, and Luke Bear due up for Ozark, leading 5-0. And out in front of the first pitch from Cannon Ellison. Ellison back out there for his third inning of work. Hayward struck out his first time up. He's the only strikeout victim for Ellison so far, and he laid off that pitch low, 1-1. I think it was a ball. The other option that I couldn't tell is that it hit his bat and it was strike two. Didn't swing at that. They still have not put the pitch up on the scoreboard. And now the umpire holds up the count 2-1. Ball three. I think the guys in the press box were trying to figure out the same thing I was, which is whether he didn't swing at that second pitch or tipped it with his, like the knob of his bat. Swings and misses at a pitch. He was ahead of that one. And the count's 3-2 to Drew Hayward. Ellison trying to get the leadoff hitter. And he missed it. Ball four. And the leadoff hitter on for the first time for Ozark. That's the fourth walk issued by Cannon Ellison. And a bunt up the first baseline. Man, that was a great bunt, but a little bit foul. Dragged it right up the line. And it went on the wrong side of the line for Peyton Bullinger, the center fielder. This is Cannon Ellison's third appearance. He had 4 walks in his first 2 appearances. He's got 4 in the first 2 innings plus here. And there's a ball. And it bounces up there, and it's a stolen base for Hayward.
Hayward into second.
One and one the count to Peyton Bullinger. Bullinger flied out to Jackson Over Street in shallow right field his first time. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and it's 1-2. Republic fans wanted that a strike and didn't get the call. Tried to bunt that one, and it was foul over toward the Republic dugout. 2-2. Luke Bear on deck. He homered his first time. And Ellison trying to get an out before he heads to the plate. Off speed, and Bullinger kept the bat back and slapped it over toward the Republic dugout again. 1 in the first, 4 in the second. Ozark leads 5-0. And a curveball, and great piece of hitting by Bullinger to get the bat on that one. And he stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch from Ellison on the way. And a high chopper, and a good play by Pilkington. That wasn't an easy hop. It kind of stayed down on him. And he reached out and grabbed it to keep it from going past him.
Pilkington tossed to Carter Murray for the out.
Runner moves up to third. That's the first out of the inning.
Hayward there with 1 away.
Watch Pilkington go to his left. And that second hop wasn't quite as high as the other one. And he was able to adjust and get the glove on it. And throw out the runner Bullinger. So a runner at third. Luke Bear bats. He's 1 for 1 with that home run, a solo homer in the second inning. That was the first of 4 runs to be scored by Ozark in that inning. And a fastball catches the outside corner, 1-1. Off speed, and Bear swung and missed. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, and he got him again with an off-speed pitch. And Bear's down on strikes. Second strikeout by Ellison.
Bear down on strikes for the second out.
Brings in Jared Dalton. Dalton walked and came around to score his first time up.
Now batting designated hitter number 32, Jared Dalton.
And he hits it hard. Fleetwood over, jumps, and it went off his glove. Got over there, but misjudged how high it was, and it went off his glove, and a rare misplay by Mason Fleetwood out there in center field allows Hayward to come in to score and make it 6-0.
Ozark batter shortstop Brody Julian.
First pitch to Brody Julian is a call strike. They score that a 2-base error on Fleetwood. That's a shame because he made a great run to get over there. Just misplayed the ball as it got into his glove. So no RBI with 2 outs there. Credited to Dalton. That pitch out of play. And it's 1-2 to Brody Julian. Julian walked and scored his first time. Ellison again a strike away from getting out of the inning. And a fastball moves him back off the plate, 1-2. Ellison has thrown 68 pitches, and only half of them are strikes, 34 out of 68. Curveball chopped up the line, and it's going to go foul. It was almost the best bunt I've ever seen, but it bounced over the line. The old swinging bunt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second base. 2 out in the top of the third. And Ozark with a 6-0 lead here early. And a curveball got him. Third strikeout by Cannon Ellison. And that ends the inning as Julian is retired. But Ozark scored 1 more. A walk, an error, and they left a runner at second. We go to the bottom of the third. Ozark up 6-0. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Leadoff hitter Ryder Davis will be first up here in the third inning for the Tigers. Davis, Ellison, Overstreet due up for Republic as they trail 6-0 to Ozark. And Cooper Pumphrey back on the hill for Ozark. First pitch to Davis is on the outside corner, a strike. Davis shakes his head, didn't like the call, 0-1. Next one from Pumphrey. Curveball, and that one drops in there, strike 2. Pumphrey with 5 strikeouts already. And that one bounces off the catcher. Ball 1. And another one bounced up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ryder Davis. Davis walked his first time up. He was stranded at second base. Tigers' high-powered offense has been held in check so far by Cooper Pumphrey. 2-2 count to Davis. Curveball, and that one missed. Not sure where. Ozark fans aren't sure where. I think it must have been a little high. 3-2. Everybody's taking turns yelling at the umpire in this inning. 3-2. And a fastball chopped up the third baseline, foul. Good at bat already for Davis. He would love to finish it by getting on. And he grounds it back up the middle. Shortstop over, and it goes under his glove, and Davis does reach base on the error by the shortstop, Brody Julian. Would have been a tough play, but I think he'd have had him if it had gotten over there and made it cleanly. Let's watch it again. Just came up. His glove came up and the ball didn't. And so Davis is on for a second time, and Ellison can help himself and make a dent in this 6-0 lead. And he takes one on the outside corner, strike 1. Ellison struck out his first time, one of 5 strikeout victims in the Republic lineup so far. Waits for the next one instead of throw to first, and Davis was not very far off. He pivots back onto the bag. 0-1 the count to Ellison. Hat falls off of Pumphrey, and he catches the outside corner with a fastball, and he's ahead of Ellison 0-2. He got ahead of Ellison the last time as well. And that's strike 3. At the knees with a fastball, and Ellison, I think, might have been looking for something off speed. And instead, he got the fastball over the plate, and that's strikeout number 6 for Cooper Pumphrey. So here comes Jackson Overstreet.
The first out. Now batting Tiger right fielder number 14, Jackson Overstreet.
Curveball is a strike. 0-1 the count to Overstreet. And he laid off. Nope, they said he went around. So he's behind 0-2. Davis still over there at first base after reaching on the air to lead off the inning. And that one inside. 1-2. Overstreet walked his first time. He was stranded. And he fouls it out of play. Well, the Tigers really have not gotten one up into the wind yet. Perkins hit one that direction, but it didn't have enough under it to get into the air. Overstreet could do it here, though. And the wind blowing out to left. And he takes it low. It gets away from the catcher, and Davis on the wild pitch down to second base.
Ryder Davis to second.
So Davis in scoring position now for Jackson Overstreet. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Overstreet. And he takes it low, ball 3. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Cooper Pumphrey. And a swing and a miss. Overstreet down on strikes.
Two outs, runner at second. Tiger batter, DH Isaac White.
Three and 0 to White. Tigers trying to get on the board for the first time. And he takes it high, ball 4.
2 out walk for Isaac White.
So White walks. That is the 4th walk issued by Cooper Pumphrey. And McCracken will bat. McCracken has had some big hits so far this season, and he grounds it back to Pumphrey. Makes the play, runs over, and takes the play himself. And McCracken is retired, 1 unassisted. And that ends the inning, so the Tigers leave 2 more. We've played 3, and they trail Ozark 6-0. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Keaton Hurst leads it off for Ozark, and he takes it inside. Cannon Ellison back on the hill for the Tigers. Ozark on top 6-0. Hurst, the leadoff hitter in the lineup. It's the 1-2-3 hitters due up. And there's a swing and a fly into left. Ryder Smith in and makes the catch.
Fly ball to left field. Catch made by Ryder Smith.
Thought for a second that Ryder Smith had overrun it and the ball was going to blow it over his head, but he reached up and was able to make the play. First out of the inning. Leadoff man retired, and it brings in Marcus Haven. Haven put Ozark on top back in the first inning with a home run. And he watches that one bounce up there from Cannon Ellison. Homered and then popped up with the bases loaded. And one out in the second inning. But a double by Gannon and Miller followed that, and that cracked this one open. It's now 6-0 Ozark. And 2-0 the count to Marcus Haven. That one under the glove of Landon Perkins, ball 3. And ball 4. So Haven walks. The 5th walk issued by Cannon Ellison. And Ellison has as many walks, has one more walk today than he had in his previous pitching appearances. He had 4 coming in. He's got 5 today, and he's only worked 3 innings. 3 2/3. Gannon Miller. He's got a single and a double already. And he takes the ball. "77 pitches already by Cannon Ellison. And there's a fly ball into the gap, and it is going to bounce to the fence. Smith couldn't get there. They're going to wave the runner around third. He's going to come in to score. Marcus Haven crosses the plate.
RBI double for Gannon Miller.
And a double by Gannon Miller is his third hit of the day. He's got 4 RBIs. Marcus Haven has now scored twice, and it is 7-0 Ozark. And it brings in Quentin Combs. Combs is 0 for 2.
First baseman Quentin Combs.
And he takes the ball. One out in the top of the 4th, and a pop-up. And a great play by Perkins. Don't know how he got back there and caught that ball. With what the wind is doing, that was a fantastic play by Landon Perkins. He had to run back there. The ball is naturally, because of the spin, going to go back toward the field, and Perkins was able to get to the spot and read the spin and the wind and make the catch. That's the second out of the inning. And there's a chopper up the third baseline foul by Drew Hayward. So Quentin Combs is now 0 for 3. Hayward is 0 for 1 with a walk. He stole a base after walking in the third and came in to score. And he's behind in the count, 0-1. Takes the ball, 1 strike. There's a long fly ball toward the line, and Smith is not going to get it. It's going to go foul. Good effort by Ryder Smith out there to chase that one down, but he wasn't able to get to it, and it was well foul. So the count's 1-2 to Drew Hayward. Gannon Miller, or the courtesy runner for Gannon Miller, is down there at second base. Miller, the catcher for Ozark. And there's a line drive foul. Courtesy runner is Trey Burton. He finally turned around so I could see his back. Number 21. And foul over toward the Ozark dugout that time. Off speed, and he blooped it into left, and Ryder Davis back to reach up and make the catch. Davis got a good jump on that one going back. Caught the pop-up, and that's the third out of the inning. Ozark scores one more. An RBI double by Gannon Miller drives in Marcus Haven, and after 3.5 innings, Ozark leads at 7-0. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state. Whataburger is bringing back a fan favorite, the Mushroom Swiss Burger. 2 layers of perfectly grilled mushrooms, cheese melting like a warm hug, and a creamy au jus sauce that ties it all together. If you love mushrooms, you're going to love this burger, but grab it while you can.
Leading off your Tigers, second baseman, number 3, Cooper Pilkington.
Cooper Pilkington leads off against Cooper Pumphrey for Ozark. And he swings and misses at the first one. 0-1. And swings and misses again. That's 0-2. Pilkington struck out his first time. 7 strikeouts in the game for Cooper Pumphrey. And he's ahead of Pilkington. 0-2 to lead off the fourth. And a swing and a miss. Pilkington down on strikes. Strikes out for the second time, and that is strikeout number 8. Cooper Pumphrey.
One out, Tiger batter, pitcher Landon Perkins.
Landon Perkins hits it hard for the second time into the hole, and that one's going to be a base hit. Shortstop couldn't get over there to make the catch. Got a glove on it, but I think that'll be ruled a base hit. Unless they're feeling especially miserly over there in the Republic dugout. Nope, they give him a single. So Perkins with a base hit. And that's the first hit of the day for Republic. That's another reason they gave him a hit. So the no-hitter is no more for Cooper Pumphrey. Nolan Lashley comes in to run.
Number 9, Ryder Smith.
And Ryder Smith will bat. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 to Ryder Smith. Maybe just a coincidence, but I've noticed that the control is not quite as good when he's facing a left-handed hitter. And he promptly paints the outside corner as soon as I said that. 2-1. Lashley at first with 1 out. And a 2-1 count to Ryder Smith. And that's a curveball that dropped in there, 2-2. And he steps off. Pumphrey has thrown 67 pitches, so he's thrown about 20 fewer pitches than Ellison in this one. And of course, he's pitched 1 fewer half inning. That one's outside, ball 3. Three-two pitch. Lashley stays put. That's a fastball called a strike. Lashley was about, or Smith was about to toss the bat away. Instead, he's strikeout victim number 9. And that's the first time, I think, that a batter's been caught looking on called strike 3. And Carter Murray bats. He struck out his first time. One ball, no strikes. And he chops it foul. 1-1. Inside, ball 2. And that's a fastball for a strike. 2-2 now to Carter Murray. Lashley over there at first. Gets a lead. Got a pretty good lead over there. He's out to the cutout, edge of the cutout of the grass, and that one is high, ball 3. And Lashley will be running with the movement by Cooper Pumphrey. There he goes. Pitch is high, ball 4. And the Tigers have 2 on as Ryder Davis comes to the plate. Republic fans trying to get something going here.
Lashley at second. Murray
Tigers have left 5 runners on base.
At the plate for your Tigers, top of the order, shortstop Ryder Davis.
And they've got 2 on here with 2 outs. And the pitch to Davis is a strike, curveball. And a chopper back to Pumphrey. Takes his time, throws to first, gets the out, and the side is retired again. And again, the Tigers leave 2 runners on. They have left 7, and we've played 4. It's 7-0 Ozark. Back with the 5th inning after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
In the 4th for Republic, no runs, 1 hit, a walk, 2 men left on base. After 4 complete, score remains Ozark 7, your Republic Tigers 0.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. New pitcher is Kyler Tate for Republic, replacing Ellison. And he faces Peyton Bullinger to start the top of the 5th inning.
Leading off the 5th for Ozark, center fielder Peyton Bullinger.
Bullinger swings and misses, and he's behind 0-2. So Ellison pitched 4 innings, allowed 7 runs, 6 of them earned on 5 hits. He walked 5 and struck out 3. And that pitch is fouled back to the screen by Peyton Bullinger. Bullinger is 0 for 2. Tate with that sidearm, almost submarine delivery. Trying to get the leadoff hitter here in the 5th. And a little blooper over the head of Preston McCracken. Down the line, and they're going to try for 2, and it gets away from Ellison. Couldn't find it, and down to second goes Bullinger.
Single for Bullinger with an error. Happening, third baseman Luke Bear.
They're going to call that a double in the scorebook, in the Republic scorebook. And Luke Bear will bat. So Tate threw some good pitches, but Bullinger a little better job hitting, just blooping it over McCracken's head down the third baseline, and he's at second base with nobody out. And 1-0 the count to Luke Bear. Bear homered his first time up. He struck out in the third, so he's 1 for 2. shows bunt, pops it up. Perkins comes back and can't get to it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perkins out to talk to Tate. One and one the count. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. At Ozark already up 7-0. Tate peers in to get the sign, and now he's ready to deal. Outside, 2-1. There's a grounder to Davis. Not an easy play with a runner in front of him, and he throws across to get Bear. First out of the inning, and Bollinger has to stay at second base. So there's one gone, and Jared Dalton will bat. Dalton walked and scored in the second. Reached on an error by Fleetwood in the third. That was an error on Fleetwood, but it was a hard hit ball. It was a line drive, so it's not like Dalton didn't hit it hard. Stands in there with 1 out and a runner at second, and takes the first pitch from Tate outside for a ball. Ellison moved out to left field when Tate came in to pitch, and Ryder Smith, the left fielder, went over to center. So he's in center, and Fleetwood has exited the game. High ball 2. And he threw that one by him. 2-1. Dalton had a good cut and swung right through it. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jared Dalton. Brody Julian is on deck, the shortstop for Ozark. And that one's high, ball 3. Caught the corner, 3-2. Tigers beat Ozark at their place last year 5-2. They beat them here 7-5 in 2023. Their last loss to Ozark was in 2022. That was 12-8. 3-2 pitch coming up from Kyler Tate. It's inside, ball 4, and Jared Dalton draws a walk.
Walk for Dalton. Ozark with runners.
First walk by Tate, and that puts runners at first and second for Brody Julian. Tate could use a double play ball here. 1 out, top of the 5th. 7-0 lead Ozark, and Julian lays off the first one, but it catches the corner. That's a strike. 0-1. Julian walked and scored in the second, struck out in the third. Batting here in the 5th with 1 out. And that wind is still blowing. It's not really gusting so much as it is just blowing steadily. And he gets down a great bunt. Tate gets it, and nobody's there.
All runners are saved.
Pilkington was covering second. and whatever had been called, somebody was not in the right place. Carter Murray came in to make the play. Tate got to it first, and he turned to throw it, and there was nobody there. So the bases are loaded.
Keaton Hurst.
Keaton Hurst is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. There's a 1-0 count. And he takes it for a strike, 1-1. That one just missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And ball 3. One pitch from Kyler Tate is popped up in foul territory. McCracken is over, and he makes the catch in front of the dugout.
It's made in foul territory near the Republic dugout by Preston McCracken for out number 2.
So that's the second out.
To us, the right fielder, Marcus Haven.
Brings in Marcus Haven. So Haven bats with the bases loaded. And he takes the strike. Haven homered in the first inning and then popped out with the bases loaded in the second. He's got another crack at a grand slam here. 0-1 the count. And he grounds it to Davis. He had to reach down and scoop it, throws across, and gets the out. Good play by Ryder Davis. That one was a worm burner, and he managed to get down and get it and throw out Haven, and Kyler Tate works out of trouble. Ozark leaves the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. They're on top 7-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
The end of 4.5, score remains Ozark 7.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare expert. Like a great point guard, I'll assist you in making the right Medicare moves. With 16 years of experience running the insurance game, I'm here to help you score the coverage you need. Get your free consultation today. You can find me across the street from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937. Go Tigers.
Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Cannon Ellison leads it off for Republic. They trail 7-0. It's Ellison, Overstreet, and White due up for the Tigers in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the first pitch is a fastball for a ball, 1-0. Cooper Pumphrey. Fastball, ball 2. Ellison is 0 for 2. He's struck out twice. And the ball. Ball 3 to Ellison. Trying to reach base to lead off here in the 5th. And he takes one down the middle. 3-1. Pumphrey has thrown 80 pitches now, 42 for strikes, and that is on the outside corner. Ball, or strike 2. 3-2. Ellison thought he had walked. And that one's high, ball 4. So he did walk. It just took him a pitch longer than he wanted. That's the 6th walk issued by Cooper Pumphrey. And this one leads off the inning. So Ellison is at right first base as Overstreet bats.
1 on, nobody out.
And a ball in the dirt. Overstreet 0 for 1 with a walk. And that one bounces up there. Ellison's going to go for second, and the ball is behind him. It kind of sailed on the throw as Miller tried to gun it down there. So Ellison on the wild pitch moves up to second base. And we've got a visit to the mound. So as they talk things over, I'll take a quick timeout. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sport. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. Everybody back to their spots. Runner at second base, nobody out. And Jackson Overstreet has a 2-ball, no strike count. Waits for the next pitch from Cooper Pumphrey. And a curveball drops in. 2-1.
Tiger batter right fielder Jackson Overstreet.
Swings and misses at that one. That's strike 2. Might have tipped it. Either way, evens the count, 2-2. Next one coming from Pumphrey. And he threw it by him. A fastball. And Overstreet strikes out for the second time. And that is the 10th strikeout for Cooper Pumphrey. Brings in Isaac White.
One out for designated hitter Isaac White.
Outside. 1-0. Preston McCracken on deck. White takes it at the letters. That's a strike. 1-1. One out. Ellison at second base. He walked to lead off the inning and went to second on a wild pitch. And a curveball misses. 2-2. Pumphrey up to 91 pitches now. And that one's ball 3. McCracken's next. And Pumphrey wants to talk things over with his catcher, Gannon Miller. 3-1 the count to Isaac White. And he takes ball 4. That one didn't miss by much, but White trots down to first base. He is the 7th man to walk. So 10 strikeouts and 7 walks by Cooper Pumphrey, and now McCracken bats. Swings and misses at a fastball outside, 0-1. And a curveball is a strike. Good pitch from Pumphrey. Just dropped it right in there, and he's ahead 0-2 on McCracken. Tigers need a 2-out something from Preston McCracken to turn things around. They trail it 7-0. And he stays alive by getting a piece of it. Still in the hole, 0-2. Landon Perkins, the catcher, over to retrieve the foul ball. To the count. Ellison at second. Isaac White at first. McCracken trying to get something done here. Pitch from Pumphrey is flied into center field, and that's playable, and an easy play for the center fielder Peyton Bullinger. And I think I had said that there were 2 outs. There was 1 out there, and the out by McCracken is the 2nd out of the inning. So Pilkington now trying to get a 2-out base hit. He's 0 for 2 and has struck out twice. And he takes the ball. Two down, bottom of the 5th inning. Pumphrey trying to get out of trouble again. And a swing and a miss by Pilkington. Republic has left runners in every inning. They've left 7 through the first 4 innings, and they've got 2 more on with 2 out here. Grounder to third, and he steps on the bag. Play made by the third baseman, Luke Bear, and that retires the side. So the Tigers leave 2 more. They've left 7 runners through 5 innings, and we go to the 6th. Ozark up 7-0. Back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company. For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Craving something sweet and spicy? Well, good news, friend. Whataburger is more than ready to serve you up their very own sweet and spicy bacon burger. 2 beef patties, American and Monterey Jack cheese. Craving something sweet and spicy? Well, good news, friend. Whataburger is more than ready to serve you up their very own sweet and spicy bacon burger. 2 beef patties, American and Monterey Jack cheese, bacon, grilled onions, mustard,
and Whataburger's sweet and spicy pepper sauce come together to make it the sweetest and spiciest all-time favorite yet.
Gannon Miller leads it off in the 6th for Ozark. And he takes the ball from Kyler Tate. Miller, the number 3 hitter in the order, and he has looked like it. A single, a double, a double. And a hard hit ball up the line. That is fair. Preston McCracken tried to convince the umpire it was foul, but it was pretty clearly fair. That's the 3rd double of the day for Gannon Miller. And he's 4 for 4.
Miller into second with a stand-up double.
Not a bad day for Gannon Miller.
Now batting for Ozark.
And it brings in Quentin Combs. Combs, a big right-handed batter. Against Tate, shows bunt, pitches high. Ball 1. Ball 2. Combs reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Walked, stole a base, and scored in the 3rd. And then popped out to Ryder Davis at shortstop in the 4th. And chops it up the middle. Davis makes the play.
Left side, Ryder Davis, toss to Murray for out number 1. Miller advances to 3rd. There with 1
Combs
away.
is out, and Miller goes to 3rd base.
Short to 1st.
So a runner at 3rd and 1 out.
Ozark batter, second baseman Drew
Infield at standard depth. And the pitch is outside. Drew Hayward is 0 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, a stolen base. And he hits it hard, right at Ryder Davis. Run is going to score. Good throw across.
Good play by Ryder
Second
Davis.
out of the inning.
Scores.
An RBI by Hayward.
6-3 on the putout. Route number 2. Davis to Murray for the second out. Ozark batter, center fielder Peyton Bullinger.
Peyton Bullinger comes to the plate. Left-handed hitter. Takes it inside. Ball 1. Bullinger 1 for 3. He doubled his last time up. Doubled the lead off the 5th and was stranded. One of the few base runners that Ozark has not brought home. They lead 8-0. Inside, ball 2. This has been the best pitching performance of the season for Kyler Tate. But he's got a 3-0 count here, and he walks Bullinger. Second walk issued by Tate. And Luke Bear bats. Bear 1 for 3 with a homer.
Bullinger at first. And the batter, third baseman Luke Bear.
That one bounces and gets away from Perkins. Goes toward the dugout, and down to second base goes Bullinger. Watch it again. So the wild pitch puts Bollinger at second base. So he's in scoring position now for Bear. And a pop-up back over my head, out of play. 1-1. Takes it inside. Ball 2. .37 pitches for Tate. And inside, ball 3. Fouled back to the screen. So the count's full, 3-2. Jared Dalton is on deck for Ozark. And Tate trying to end the inning right here. And he caught the corner and struck him out. Good pitch by Tate. He catches Bear looking. First strikeout by Kyler Tate. And we played 5.5. Ozark up 8-0. Tigers will try to get something going when we come back after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive.
Catcher Landon Perkins.
Peyton O'Donnell is the new pitcher for Ozark. And after a ball, a long foul ball hit by Landon Perkins. Perkins, Ryder Smith, and Carter Murray. 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup, due up. And there's a call strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Perkins. Perkins hit the ball hard both times. And right up the first baseline is going to be retired.
The main pitcher to first.
So
Kane
Perkins,
O'Donnell
after
to
hitting it
first
hard
baseman.
twice, is
Quentin Combs for out number 1.
retired on this play. Little chopper, check swing, back to the pitcher. O'Donnell makes the play.
Now batting for Republic.
Perkins is
fielder.
down 1-3, and Ryder Smith will bat.
Center fielder.
And he
Ryder
takes the
Smith.
ball. Smith started the game in left field. He moved over to center with the pitching change when Kyler Tate came in. And he takes ball 2. He's 0 for 1. He struck out once, walked once. And swings and misses late at that fastball from O'Donnell, 2-1. And that one on the outside corner, 2-2. Eight runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Ozark. And a swing and a miss. Davis down on strikes. First strikeout for O'Donnell.
Ryder Smith down on strikes for the second out.
And Carter Murray will bat. 8 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Ozark. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for Republic. The only hit, an infield single.
Republic batter first baseman Carter Murray.
That was an infield single by Landon Perkins that I wouldn't be surprised if the Ozark scorebook called it an error. It was one of those that could have gone either way. I would have, even if it weren't no hitter. I think it was a hit, but I could see Ozark doing some erasing in the scorebook over there and giving him an error. 2-1 is the count. Carter Murray would like to end the doubt and get a nice solid base hit into the outfield here. But he takes a strike. Either way, it would be a combined no-hitter now that O'Donnell has come into the game. Tigers had one of those last year, and Cannon Ellison was a part of that. O'Donnell strikes out Murray, second strikeout of the inning.
Murray down on strikes.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for O'Donnell. And that's the first 1-2-3 inning of the day. After Pumphrey was so good, he had lots of runners on base and worked out of trouble. O'Donnell didn't have any trouble. 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. We go to the 7th. Ozark up 8-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Top of the 7th inning, Kyler Tate back on the mound, and he coaxes a pop-up right behind the second base bag, and then it drifts over to the right of the bag, and Ryder Davis makes the catch to retire Jared Dalton.
Base to make the catch for out number 1.
So the pop out by Dalton brings in Brody Julian, first out of the inning.
Now batting for Ozark, shortstop Brody Julian.
Cooper Pumphrey pitched 5 innings, the starter for Ozark, struck out 10, walked 7, and there's a fly ball to to center field. Ryder Davis drifts to his left.
Ryder Smith in center field.
Ryder Smith, rather, and
2.
makes the catch. 2 quick outs in the top of the 7th inning, recorded by Kyler Tate. Humphrey worked 5 innings, gave up just 1 hit, no runs, struck out 10 and walked 7.
2 outs, top of the order, left fielder Keaton Hurst.
Kyler Tate has worked 2 2/3 innings, given up a run on 2 hits. He's struck out 1 and walked 2, and he's facing Keaton Hurst, leadoff man for Ozark, with 2 outs and nobody on, and the first pitch is fouled out of play. Marcus Haven on deck. There's a swing and a little blooper, and Ryder Davis makes the catch behind the bag. That was the quickest inning of the night. 1, 2, 3.
Ryder Davis for out number 3.
As Ryder Davis catches another pop-up, we go to the 7th, and it will take something big for the Tigers to come back on this one. They trail 8-0 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. They'll have the top of the order. Ryder Davis to lead things off. And we'll see what happens after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. O'Donnell back out there for Ozark. He struck out 2 in his first inning of work. And he's got the top of the order to contend with here. Ryder Davis, Cannon Ellison, Jackson Overstreet.
In the bottom of the 7th, leading off. Shortstop Ryder Davis.
And Davis immediately rips it into left field. That's up the line. And it's going to go to the fence. And it's a leadoff double for Ryder Davis. So
Davis leads off with a double down the line.
Several more of those, and the Tigers will have a chance. First hit for Ryder Davis, and that's the first solid base hit by the Tigers today.
Now batting left fielder Cannon Ellison.
Brings in Ellison. Swing and a miss by Ellison. Pitch is outside from O'Donnell, 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Ellison started the game on the mound. Moved to left field when Tate came in. 2-1 the count to him. Ball 3. O'Donnell had no trouble at all in the 6th, but a leadoff double to Davis, and now a 3-1 count to Ellison has him Having to be a little careful here. Throws it right down the middle, 3-2. If you're O'Donnell, all you want to do is just keep throwing strikes. Ball 4. So Ellison reaches base on a walk for the second time in a row. First walk issued by O'Donnell. Runners at first and second, and Jackson Overstreet will bat.
Tiger batter, right fielder, Jackson Overstreet.
Curveball for a strike. And a ball. Swing and a miss. They throw down to first, and Ellison back in safely. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Overstreet. Overstreet has struck out twice. He walked in the first. And he grounds it to second. They get the force at second. Throw to first is not in time.
Ball to the left side, force at second, Ellison.
Ryder Davis moves up to third. Ellison is retired 4-6. And Overstreet reaches on a fielder's choice. So runners at first and third with 1 out as Isaac White comes to the plate. Tigers have left 9 runners on base today. Curveball, good pitch, 0-1. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike to Isaac White. White has walked twice and struck out. And he swings and misses. 1-2. These Ozark pitchers have really kept Republic off balance today. Only 2 base hits. And that one's outside. 2-2. 2 base hits, and one of them was an infield single. Ryder Davis is the only one who's hit the ball hard for a hit all day. Off speed, and White fouls it out of play, off to the right side. Count stays 2-2. McCracken on deck. Tigers need 5 more base runners to have a chance. O'Donnell ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Sliced foul, out of play again. And timeout called by White. And a fastball, and White knew it. Turns around, he knew he was struck out.
Right. White down, strikes round number 2.
Second time he's struck out today.
Tiger batter, third baseman Preston McCracken.
Third strikeout by O'Donnell. And the Tigers down to their last out, and there's a ground ball. It took a bad hop off the shortstop, and here comes another run.
Davis scores from third.
Overstreet will take third base as McCracken hit a hard ground ball, and let's see what they score that.
McCracken at first.
That was a tough hop. That's another one that could go either way. They're going to call it an error. So the error allows McCracken to reach. Runners at first and third. It's 8-1. The Tigers finally on the board. And Cooper Pilkington bats. Swings and misses. Counts even 1-1. Next one on the way. And he hits it in the air, deep, into the gap, and that one may go over the fence, and it did. It's a home run for Cooper Pilkington. And now it's 8-4. Pilkington got it up into that jet stream, and I can't believe it took that long for that to happen, but the Tigers have their first home run of the day, and it's Cooper Pilkington who delivers it.
Tigers got the lead in half.
So that makes it 8-4, and it brings in Landon Perkins. And O'Donnell's got to be thinking, well, not good for the ERA, but it doesn't matter that much. Still with a 4-run lead. So let's see what Perkins can do here. He takes the curveball for a ball. Oh, that looked like the umpire's arm was about to go up and call a strike on that one, and he didn't pull the trigger. 1-0. Fastball flied up the first baseline, and that's an easy play. And it ends the game. So Combs makes the catch. And Ozark wins the game. Final score, 8-4. Tigers scored 4 times in the 7th, but fell short. And Ozark gets the win, 8-4. I'll take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
At the UPS store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS store. Be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Ozark wins it 8-4 over Republic here. 8 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Ozark. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Republic. Winning pitcher, Cooper Pumphrey. He worked 5 innings, did not give up a run, allowed 1 hit, struck out 10, walked 7. Cannon Ellison suffers a loss. He worked 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, 6 of them earned, walked 5, struck out 3, gave up 5 hits. Kyler Tate worked 3 innings of relief, gave up 1 run on 2 hits, struck out 1, walked 2. Ozark scored a single run in the first, 4 in the second, a run in the third, a run in the fourth. They added 1 more in the sixth, and they led it 8-0 before the Tigers scored 4, including a 3-run home run by Cooper Pilkington in the bottom of the 7th, but it wasn't enough, and Ozark wins it 8-4. And that's going to do it from Republic High School. Tigers lose this one to Ozark 8-4. Thanks for watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.